Well met, everybody. Yeah, we're here with our game of the day in the WESG qualifier. Let me just put in the sound and let me check the sound levels, but it should be fine. So yeah, welcome you guys. I'll just put that one down a bit. Okay, so let's hop right in. We're in the West Asia qualifier. This is the best of 5 to see who's going to play for that region. And we're in Winter's Gate for map number 1. In the bottom right hand corner we find our blue Zerg. His name is Saito. And he was starting off with hatch, with pool first. No hatch available there. And taking a look to the top left hand corner, the red Zerg over here. His name is Aoshi. And he also went for pool first into Binding Nest already. So yeah, both players going for all ini, or let's say push oriented stuff, I should say. And there you see Saito just having 4 Zerglings right here. We have 8 already for Aoshi. And yeah, now the question is, yeah, both players going for the Binding Nest. Also Saito going for his on the other side. And therefore we have the question, do we see an expansion or do we just have players trying to go for shenanigans right here? And there you see a lot of shenanigans coming in. It's 6 Banes already being started. And I wouldn't mind seeing another queen, maybe even a spine crawler over here. But it looks like Saito might be hard to deal with it. I mean, he's going to have speed soon, which is going to help him quite a bit. But the Banelings look really strong. So yeah, let's see. The Overlord is getting attacked by the Queen. I think the Queen should switch over to attack the Banelings, because this is not going to help at all. Oh, he's going to lose all of his workers. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. 5 workers down. Okay, it's not all of them yet. But let's see. Okay, let's say he held for now, but he's down to 9 workers. His opponent, though, now supply blocked, is down. Is at 13 workers anyways, and therefore let's see. Can he get a Baning connection over here? Banings are going to spawn, and okay, at least Saito reacts in a proper way there. Okay, that was an okay trade for Saito though, trading 3 Banings for just 2. Okay, but where's the outcome, guys? He needs to kill workers, and that's the big problem. Both players still on 1 base. There's nothing happening in terms of additional bases. And now we have the additional forces for Saito coming in. Zerglings, yeah, trying to pressure something, but the Queen going down already, and this could be big baiting connections. Also, first 5 workers going down, and I think with that, we have the final blow, and there's the GG. Saito takes the victory in map number 1. Yes, and with that, I just have to put in the score. So 1 and 0. So 1-0 for Saito. Let's see, what is game number 2? So let's see, is there anything going on in the chat? Well, it seems like that's not the case yet. But yeah, feel free to drop any feedback and stuff like that. I'm just waiting for the players reacting to the question which game or which map is going to be map 2. Let me check something. Okay, Saito says World of Sleepers? Okay. Then let's go for World of Sleepers. Yeah. So waiting for the players to join. I hope then everything is set up. Oh, actually, fun fact: there's a lot of guys seemingly on the chat, on the stream, but in the dashboard I can't see it. That's a pity. But yeah, welcome guys. We have Saito connecting to the lobby already. Let's wait for Mr. Aoshi then. I actually don't know both players, I think. We have Saito in here that is actually unranked on the European server. 5,000 games played though, so he has played Starcraft a bit at least. But yeah, after seeing game 1, yeah, you see Aoshi on the European server has an MMR of about 4,000. So just so you know the level of play we're going to see. And yeah, with that, I guess we have both players in the lobby. So let's ask them if they're ready. And if we can start game 2 then. Ready whenever you are. And what about Aoshi? Yes, so let's go and start game 2. Yeah, let's see if they go for some, let's say, push-oriented early game stuff as well, going for one base or not. Can we see a Nexus or Hedge first in this case in the ZvZ? Would be interesting to see, but then on the other hand, it's... I mean, both players are not the... They're not Grandmasters, I think I can tell. Saito at least was Masters for one season, his profile said, so it's... He isn't bad, but at the moment, he might not be... Oh, he's not ranked. Maybe he didn't play lately, and that's everything about it. Okay, well, they set. Then let's hop in and start casting the game, right? Because for game 2 we are on World of Sleepers, and in the top left and in the top right we are actually the blue Zerg, it's Saito, and as you see we're going to see Gas and Pool first again, and in the bottom left hand corner there we go, our red Zerg, Aoshi, and you can see the same thing again. And yeah, it's the ZvZ finals, and it seems to be one base play all the way through, at least for now. That's what I can tell from map 1 and 2. So let's see if on this map, for example, they might go for some Zerglings and then add the hatchery, or if they just go for the good old all-inny stuff, or one base play in general. Oh, there's a drone going down? Will there be an expansion? I mean, he doesn't have the resources, so the timing is kind of off. But at least he wasn't building the Zerglings yet. Come on, just go for the expansion to have the potential for a longer game, or... Okay, there's the expansion. But on the other side we see Zerglings. We see a Baning Nest there as well right now. And we have speed on the way for Aoshi as well. It starts for Saito now as well, but sooner or later Saito needs to mix in some Zerglings as well, because otherwise he's just going to be swarmed in just a bit. So Bending Nest coming up there as well. So Saito definitely goes for the defensive stand. He now sees all the Zerglings being here. So he knows what's coming his way. He needs to build some more Zerglings there as well. He sees the bending nest as well, so he definitely knows what's coming. And therefore he should start preparing. I mean, speed is halfway done. We also have the bending nest on the way, but he needs to start building Zerglings already, and he does. And yeah, now we have Zergling speed finished. And Aoshi is actually building banelings over here, which I feel like is kind of nonsense. Because he wants to have the banelings on the other side of the map, right? And wants to pressure with them instead of just having them back at home. But let's take a look at the banelings or Zerglings coming in, because that's already a lot of Zerglings for Aoshi just going into the main base, and they will kill a lot of workers. How many will it be though? Okay, he's pulling the Zerglings off of the workers. That's very good. 3 workers went down, but he's still in the lead. You have no banelings finishing over there. That's pretty nice. We have 1 queen going down, but that's not going to be enough. And it feels like Saito can hold here. Also, especially with the banelings, he has a good defensive mechanism here and can just hold this for now. And by saying this, I can also tell you that, yeah, there's some Zergling back and forth, but on the other hand, there is an expansion, and there's a, oh, big baning connection here. Can he trade 2-4? Oh, he can't. Okay, no baning trade here. I was about to say, like, if he would have traded 2 for all of those, that would be awesome, but now you see Saito going for the counter aggression again. Zerglings are in the main base. The queen is going to go down. Oh, but how long will it take? Banelings will come over. How many workers will go down then? Okay, baning connections weren't the best ones, but they're, yeah, all down. Another baning goes to the mineral line. 2 more coming in, and yeah, this is going to be it, guys. Down to 3 workers. Aoshi, I think he has to give in and say that this is not going to be his game at all. There's still some Zerglings left, and he just leaves. Therefore, we have the 2-0 lead for Saito. Ah, okay. His rank is Grandmaster. Okay, yeah, so this might not be his main server, I guess, then. So he's playing on Asia most likely then. Because right now we're in the European server, just for you to know. So maybe that's the reason why the players are ranked that low, because they haven't played that much. But yeah, let's stop talking about this for now, and then let's head into the game, I guess. That's what we should do. But first, let me just do this one more time. And now we're here on Triton as map 3. In the top left hand corner, here we go with the blue Zerg. He's 2 maps up right here in the best of 5, so this is match point for him. It's Saito. Over in the bottom right hand corner, here we go with our red Zerg. It's Aoshi, and he has to go for 3 maps in a row now to take this game. And surprise, surprise, guys, he's going for hedge first into gas and pool, while on the other side we actually have gas, pool, queen, and then expansion. So maybe he just wanted to go for, yeah, what is his advantage. Let's see if, or I mean from Aoshi's side of things, like he wants to go for hedge first because, yeah, maybe he thinks about Saito going for this build order because it works last game. But yeah, on the other hand, he's still having a very defensive mindset here with the spine crawler already. Haven't seen that in quite some time. But yeah, you see Saito, what did he scout? Oh, he didn't scout the bending nest. Didn't scout the spine as well. But yeah, still I think, yeah, he has the bending nest because he's expecting something like this out of Aoshi. because he did it the last 2 games as well, so it should be happening here, or could be happening at least. So yeah, he's going for a second spine in the expansion. Looks interesting at least. Some banelings coming up as well. So is he really want to go for some macro game here? Zerglings are here, some more Zerglings are coming up as well. 2 banelings are over here, yes they are, and 4 more already finished. So Saito is planning for a push. And I actually would like to see... I mean, yes, the spine and the main middle line is okay. If units come through, there is something to defend other than just the queen. Oh boy, this is very big. Did you see that connection by Aoshi? That was very big. 2 banelings traded for like, what was it, like 6? Wow. That's a very good start here for Aoshi. But still, Saito is going for quite a bit more stuff. And yeah, he has the better army supply. Aoshi, though, he was going for workers and for quite a few. So let's see what he can do. Also, speed is finished for... And the baneling over here, he's not going to react at all. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's going for the spine crawler over here. No workers killed for now. And the Zerglings going back home, but... Oh, the banelings just passing them. All of them could be that right now, but it seems like Saito, yeah, wasn't able to go for the push that he wanted to. There is a lot more Zerglings coming in though. Everything is going to be seen by the Overlord. He sees that more Zerglings are waiting over there. And we have some banelings available. I think he should just place 1 right here on top of the choke. So if the Zerglings run up, you can just explode them. Like these 2 wouldn't get in with the baneling over there. I mean, they don't at all anyways. But you see, Saito mixes in some Zerglings every now, some probes every now and then now, and also goes for the 3rd map, third base. So 3rd base for Saito, despite the fact that he's quite low on workers still. But he was pressuring his opponent at least and forcing a lot of Zerglings out of him. But you see, Roach Warren is finished. First Roach is already coming up for Aoshi. So there is a chance that he just goes for a Roach push soon. I mean, he sees all the Zerglings over here with these Overlords, so it's not a surprise. It's not a secret that they are there. And Saito is going for tier 2 as well. Okay, let's see how that is going to end up. And it's more and more roaches. I kind of feel Aoshi is going for a push sooner or later. He just needs to decide how many roaches he wants to have before going across the map. But yeah, as well we have Saito's Overlord right here. So as soon as this Aoshi moves out of the base, we have the scout of this push. Okay, the queens are going forward. That's a nice move. I mean, it's kind of obvious that he's doing it for just this reason, that he's not going to be scouted. So he's sending over his Zerglings already, wants to see what is happening as soon as possible. And there he does. So he has the information he needs. He has a lot of roaches on the way as well as some veins. And yeah, immediate reaction is 2 spines. We have Evo Chamber coming up as well. Roach one is finished. We have the first roaches on the way for Saito as well, and some finished already. But the army supply still is quite heavily in favor of Aoshi. So let's see what he can do. Can he get some decent baneling connections, for example? Oh, he's not going for the banes. I mean, he doesn't know how far they are, how far in they are. Oh, come on, just... These are the best fights I've seen in quite a while. But yeah, it looks like Aoshi can just go for it, right? These 2 roaches are, yeah, not... the banelings into the roaches, not the best decision though, but nevertheless, it seems like the army supply says that this is going to be Aoshi's game, and we're going to see at least 1 more map, I guess. So the roaches are still standing. It's 60/20. Evo Chamber is going down. He's focusing the Roach Warren, which is kind of smart, so at least he can just build the Zerglings at all. And now let's see. should focus the roaches to get them out one after the other. And still, he has the higher number. All that he has is going to go across the map, and Aoshi is on the edge of winning the game right here, because how should Saito win this anymore? I can't see how he would. Yeah, some roaches dealing with the expansion. Queen goes down, and there's the GG by Saito. Aoshi at least takes his first map in the series. Okay, let's hop in. And now we're here. It's game 4. And in the bottom right hand corner of Acropolis, I think I should just go for the sound, right? I muted it for the trailer before. So yeah, bottom right hand corner of Acropolis, here we go with Aoshi. And in the top left hand corner, oh, blue Zerk again, it's Saito. Hedge first on Aoshi's side of things. So he's going for the same thing again. Seems like, okay, it worked out, let's just go for it again. Saito, on the other hand, is going for gas and pool first. So let's see, is he going for the expansion then at least afterwards? Or is he just going for Zerglings now, trying to win the game with it? I mean, he has one more shot free. He has another match point right here. So we can go to map 5 if he loses this one again. So it's kind of all inny, but he still has the chance of doing so. Oh, is he trying to dodge the overlords? Nope, he's not trying to do anything. He just shows it right away. He wants Aoshi to know what's coming at his way. And Aoshi himself hasn't even started the pool, or hasn't even finished it. Sorry, he started it obviously, but he didn't finish it. And now the question is, does he go to the main base straight, trying to go for some more workers, or is he going to try and cancel the expansion, which I feel like is a waste of time, mostly. Because you're not going to kill this one. He could go into the main base. I think he could have killed like 2 workers already, maybe 3, until the Zerglings are finished over here for Ashi. So, what's the plan behind this? Is he actually trying to go for the expansion? There's not that many more Zerglings coming over across the map, so I'm kind of wondering what this is all about. And he's not going for the expansion. Speed is about to finish though, so that's at least something on his side of things, but he's not planning on going for a second base. This is Saito going for the 1 base push. And we all know one baneling connection can win the battle instantly. And that could have been it. But the last one though was a waste. It was a big waste to go for the spine, I think. And now he has a big problem. Because now there's no expansion for Saito. There's just Zerglings on the way. He's going to try to do something with just Zergling baneling off of 1 base against a 2 base Zerg that has spine crawlers up. 1 in his main base as well. And has enough Zerglings to defend. The only way Aoshi loses now is by having a miscontrol. Very good connection. Aoshi trading 1 Zergling for 1 baneling again. Very good connection here. Aoshi really trading away these banelings effectively here. Okay, and we have a counter aggression. Some Zerglings going across the map. There's just 1 queen. And 1 queen against 6 Zerglings? That's not going to happen. We all know that. Let's see. Okay, he's trying to aim for the banes. Zerglings on the other side not doing a thing. Oh, that's very good for Saito though. Oh, he shouldn't trade 1 for 1. And now, oh, it has been defended over here. Is Saito actually breaking through? Simply due to, yeah. What is this? I mean, how did Aoshi not defend this? It seems like he's going to lose the expansion. And all of his workers, all of his... What is happening? I wasn't expecting this to turn out like it is. Expansion goes down. He should pull out, yeah, to just get rid of these broodlings. And now we have more units incoming. It's 17 to 17 workers, so they're equal on that point. So yeah, where do we go from here? We have a spine in the main base still, so that's something in Aoshi's favor if he wants to fight back there. That was a big connection. That might have been the decider here, to be honest. Big bending connection. And now let's see what the Banes and Zerglings can do in the main base of Aoshi. We have 15 over 4 army supply. So let's see what he's going to try and do. Bending connection, 5 workers for 3 Banes. That's not that good as well. But he was weakening the spine. And now we have some more Zerglings there. 7 workers went down. But he's still at 15 against 16. But yeah, GG call for Aoshi. Which means that game 4 goes to Saito, and with that call, we also have the 3-1 victory for Saito, and he's going to qualify. Well, let's go over to this one again, and put in the score, right?